something about gurus. And I don't know what this word means. I don't know who brought it. I don't know where it was invented, how many years ago, by whom. I don't care. A lot of people say you have to follow me, or I'm a guru, or you have to follow that guru, etc., etc. And I'll tell you what my concept, what I would call it, my philosophy about this is, okay? Because people are asking themselves, okay, should I learn from this guy? Did he make it happen? Did he not make it happen? Is he a billionaire or a millionaire or a multi or this? All good questions. But I'll tell you the real questions that you have to ask in order to be able to get the right answers, okay? And pay attention, follow up, okay? The first thing you have to ask, let's take a step back. Think about when you were a kid. When you were in first grade and you had a good teacher, let's say you had a good teacher in first and second grade and third grade, etc. Would you compare those teachers to those who you had? Let's say you had great teachers in the 10th grade and 11th grade and senior year, and then in college, maybe your senior year in college, you had an amazing professor who influenced you for the rest of your life or something like that. Would you compare those for those early years? Of course not. Of course not. Why? Because you can't say, okay, I wish I had that professor in first grade. You would never say that. Different levels require different type of things. Now I'm going to tell you a story about myself. When I started up, I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? And that opened my eyes at the time. That was like almost 12 years ago. It opened my eyes and it gave me so much. And I watched Robert Kiyosaki and he taught me so much. I'm not learning from him today so much. I'm listening sometimes to his philosophies, what he thinks that the market will do and stuff like that, but not more than that. In terms of the level of real estate that I'm teaching myself today, for example, are only high-end development niches and strategies within, let's say, development or very, very high finance type of tricks and stuff like that. You think I cared about it when I started up? No, I did not. Okay, today I teach those who are starting. What you have to do is to see who is the teacher for you. Who is teaching you where you are on your level, right? You don't have to worry about who is the best and who is whatever. You have to worry about who is the best teacher for you now. You have to see that they have done stuff, and yes, they have track record, they came from this point to that point, etc. But the most thing you have to care about is how can they teach me, and what they're teaching, is there something that they're teaching right now that can help me right now today? Because what they are helping you with today, or whatever that person is helping you with today, is not the same thing you're going to need for tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to need another thing. Maybe that same person can teach you that and is qualified, but maybe not, and that's fine. And that is okay, because the path that you create yourself doesn't have to be attached to a person. It's attached to yourself. And you find teachers on the go for first grade, for second grade, etc., etc. And that's how you build your career. And that's a career path. That's the right way to build a career path. There's no other way. That's the way. So you have to find the next step. Who's influencing you now? Who's your guru? That's a nonsense word. Is that person serving you now, influencing now, influencing you now, or inspiring you now? All that stuff. Is that what's happening? That's what you have to care about. These are the things you have to put in your head. Okay? Wishing you guys a beautiful weekend. Take care of yourselves.